G'day punters, welcome to Head Over Heart. Billy Brownless, Daisy Thomas, our good friends at PointsBet and Daisy. We're going to have a look back at the home and away season. It's been another great year. Can you believe it started in opening round way back?
I certainly can, Bill, and it has been a really interesting season, hasn't it? So many highs and lows from a field position and how much energy sides have brought, their consistency, and that is just related to lots of variations within the markets, especially the futures in terms of premiership to make top four, to make top eight, and everything that comes along with that.
Spot on. Well, let's have a look at the actually premiership market right here now. There it is there. Sydney, top of the tree. They've been probably the best side all year. Would you say that?
Yeah, I think you can comfortably say they have been, although at the start of the season there wasn't a whole lot of confidence from the punters that they were going to be as dominant as they have shown there. You can see for top four, that was $4.15 at one point. That's the start of the season. And 15 clams to make the grand final to win the premiership. Wow, $15. Well done if you got a piece of that.
Well, they were 13-1 at one stage.
Yeah.
They were flying. So $4.15 now to make top five. That was good.
Very nice.
Very,
and
very
the $3.75 now for the premiership. Obviously, they get the two home finals.
Yes.
So well done to them. Port Adelaide, they were the interesting one throughout the season, although they were in the eight for large portions of it.
Yeah.
Have a go here. $16 for top four.
Well, the punters couldn't get a handle on them, could they? And after round 15, Daisy, they were 8-6.
Yep.
Remember that? They were getting booed. The coach was going to get sacked. So that is a good comeback from being
$67 for the premiership. Again, that's a massive fluctuation. So at that point in time, it looked like they were going to have no hope. But now there they are on the second line of betting.
And maybe two home finals. Exactly. The Giants, of course, they've been a good side. They've been pretty consistent all year. But at one stage there, they had a rough patch like every other side. So there, to make the top four at one stage, $8.
Yeah, and the premiership was in that patch, obviously. Then they steadied the ship late in the season. They really got going. But that middle period there, you could have got $15 about them for the premiership.
Yeah.
And again, it was around this time that other sides around them were losing as well. So that may seem like a wild and a pretty loose sort of price there. But considering how other sides were going, it's not too bad.
Yeah, round 6, after that, they'd lost 7 of 10.
Yeah.
So again, all sides have had good runs and they've had bad runs. There's no doubt about that. So well done to the Giants there. And the other side I think we're looking at here is the Brisbane side there, of course. Top 8 of $5 at one stage because they had a poor run and then they won 9 in a row.
Yeah, they got really busy after that bye period there. You see, they were the side that was as low as $3.75 to win the premiership, obviously. So close last season. So the confidence level was going into this year. But then they started, well, they didn't really start until about round 5. They were horrible. Yeah. So to make the top 8 there at $5, but now they are one of the sides that are given a serious chance, albeit they do not get the double chance.
And another serious side is this side here, of course, the mighty Putty Cats. What about that? The way they started, they won their first 7. They were away.
Yeah, and again, there was a price at the start of the season up at $26. So a bit like Sydney, no real confidence that they were going to be able to find their best. There was talk of too old, too slow again.
Exactly.
But they started like a house on fire, like a lot of sides, and then struggled through a large portion of the season and now got it back on track. So they're $9 for the flag. But again, they have the double chance, whereas Brisbane don't. They're shorter in the market.
Spot on. The Western Bulldogs, another interesting side. I reckon the punters haven't got a hold on them all year, have they?
No, and they've been up and down like a yo-yo. These next 3 are really interesting. But the top 8 there, you see $4. The premiership, as wide as $34, $10 now. The Hawks, Bill. Ready? Strap yourself in.
Right,
Have you got yourself a seatbelt? Yep, lock that in now. They're $13 there, as you can see, for the premiership.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Wait.
What?
501 to 1 at one point they were.
Really?
501 to 1 for the premiership.
They were not.
101 for the top 8 there. And the Blues, well, they got in as short as $1.03. That was for top 4 and $3.75 for the flag. So that's a market now that has them as the rank outsiders. Well done if you got the Hawks at 500 to 1.
And where do we find all these magnificent markets, Dave?
They are on that PointsBet app, Bill. Takes a minute of your time to download. Tell you what, have a great weekend and happy punting.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.